Hi guys, and welcome back to Lasting Peace. No, I'm not wearing the exact same clothes you saw me wear last week, 2 weeks in a row. I'm actually recording 2 videos at the same time today because I'm not just sure where I'll be next Monday. I think we may be at the lake house with my parents celebrating the 4th of July. However, I have so much on my heart that I wanted to tell you, and some of it's kind of disjointed, so this couldn't be a part of last week's video anyway. I want to talk to you about 5 weapons against an eating disorder or against any addiction, in my personal opinion. 5, because there are 5 senses. Have you thought about how your very body, the very thing that in the context of an eating disorder is often treated like our enemy, has within it the very tools, contains the very weapons for redemption from this struggle, this battle? For me, one of the most dramatic turning points in my eating disorder happened to be by myself. I was out walking through the farmers market in downtown Olympia, and it was astonishing to me just to see the way that the people there interacted with nature, the farmers with their hands on the crisp red apples, and the people meandering through with the backdrop of the Puget Sound behind them. The idea of food in that context, the beauty of it, that it was pure nature, purely God's gift. And that was using many of my 5 senses. There was the sight, the amazing sight of all that God had given. There was the taste of the fresh apples. You could try anything from Honeycrisp to names of apples I've never heard of before. And the fragrance of walking past lavender and other herbs, basil and bergamot, and I don't even know if I said that right, or then walking past the shelter or the little booth that had someone roasting cinnamon nuts, and just the compilation of all of those senses layering upon each other really for one moment opened my spiritual eyes to the gift of life. The touch, they had a petting zoo there, the touch, and then watching the children when they petted the goats, or petting my own dog to this day. Think about how you can use your senses to engage more directly with the life that you have, to get out of your head, because honestly, my head is my worst enemy, and certainly was in my eating disorder. That's where we get trapped and we forget all of life that is ours beyond just this internal chaos that we can create. God didn't intend for us to live within ourselves. There's the cheesy old phrase, no man is a vacuum, but it can apply in so many ways. It's not just that we don't need relationships, but we cannot survive with real joy inside our own heads. Part of this came back to the surface to me and made me really start thinking about it as I've been reading through Ann Voskamp's book, 1,000 Gifts, and I've been reading the devotional version of that every night, and I'm just staggered every time when she describes nature, and I'm inspired again to go out and dig my own hands in the soil to experience nature and let it be a part of my healing. I'm going to give you a link beneath this video to a particular post on her blog, and she actually gave a quote by John Calvin that I thought was incredible. Contemplation and creation, why there really is time for a walk today. I'm sorry, that was not the actual quote. That's the name of the post. The actual quote is, the contemplation of heaven and earth is the very school of God's children. So, go to school. Go out and educate yourself. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Bye.